my nation worship idols, and there will be in my nation 30 liars, each one of them claiming that he is a prophet. But I am the seal of the prophets. There is no prophet after me, and a group from my nation will remain victorious upon the truth. Those who oppose them will not harm them until the matter of Allah Azza wa Jal, to him belongs might and majesty, arrives near the hour. The souls of all believers will be taken. Through other chains, Muslim Abu Dawood related it as well, said about it, the fitna of the saddlebag. While we were seated with the Messenger of Allah, he mentioned the tribulations, and he mentioned much about them until he discussed the trial of the saddlebags. Someone said, O Messenger of Allah, what is the trial of the saddlebags? What is it? He said, it is the usurping of wealth and the fleeing. Then there is the trial of Asarira, much wealth and safety, its dakhal, cheating and corruption, or smoke. Underneath my feet is a man from the people of my household who claims that he is my son or direct descendant, but he is not from me. Indeed, my ulia are only those who are the muttaqun, those who fear Allah. Then people will gather and agree upon a man, but it will be an agreement that is like a hip on a rib. Then there will be the Duhema, black, dark, catastrophic trial. It will afflict every single person from his nation. When it will be said that it is over, it will return during it. A man will be a believer in the morning and a disbeliever in the night. This will continue until people will go to two fustats. Fustats here means a group or a city, the fustat of Iman, faith, in which there is no hypocrisy, and the fustat of hypocrisy, in which there is no Iman faith, and when that will come to you, wait for the Dajjal on that day or on the morrow. Ahmad related it as well in his Musnad, reported that the Messenger of Allah said, how will you act on the time draws near when people will be sifted? This means that the best of people will perish while the base ones remain. The covenants of people will be corrupted and the people will differ. Then they will be like this. And he intertwined his fingers. They said, how should we act, O Messenger of Allah? He said, take what you know to be good and leave what you repudiated. Betake yourselves to your own private affairs and leave off the affairs of the general public. Ibn Majah and Ahmad related the same hadith through different chains. Said, while we were around the Messenger of Allah, he mentioned the trial, or it was mentioned in his company. He said, and you will see the covenants of people become corrupted and their trust decline. People are no longer trustworthy, and they will be like this. And he intertwined his fingers. I stood up, went to him, and said, what should I do at that time? May Allah make me your sacrifice. He said, adhere to your house, control or take hold of your tongue. Take what you know to be good, and leave what you repudiate. Upon you is the affair of your own self, and leave off the affairs of the general public. Related it as well, but through a different chain. A trial in which the impact of the tongue is more harsh than the impact of the sword. related that the Messenger of Allah said, "Indeed, there will be a trial, and it will afflict the Arabs. Those killed in it are in the hellfire. The effect of the tongue during it is more severe than the effect of the sword." Related it as well, but through different chains. I was sitting with Abdullah ibn Umar under the shade of the Kaaba, and he was relating a hadith to the people. He said, "When we were with the Messenger of Allah on a journey, we encamped somewhere. Then the caller of the Messenger of Allah made the call announcing that the prayer was gathered. I went to him, the Prophet, and the